morning. It's barely morning. It's 11:41. It's Saturday, and I feel cross-eyed. I've been crunching numbers for the new eBay managed payments changeover from, it won't be any changeover as you see it as a buyer, but for us sellers, eBay are taking over the payments system, managing our payments, rather than us dealing direct with PayPal, and they're changing the fee structure. So I've been crunching numbers, and crunching numbers is not my forte at all. In fact, I crunched them all wrong. Had to get Will to help me with the spreadsheet, but it's all done now. Anyway, it's a nice sunny day. Excuse me, need to get up and walk around and move away from this screen. I think I'm going to go and clean all the fronts of the kitchen cupboards. But I thought you might just be vaguely interested in this. I don't know if you will be or not, but I get a monthly email from YouTube to tell me how my channel's doing, and it is showing me, these numbers blow my mind, 100,824 views in the last month, and this one particularly 1.1 million minutes of my YouTube videos watched. 1.1 million, that is absolutely insane. I can't even wrap my head around it. 6,413 likes, 1,265 comments, and I've read every single one. 1,254 posts. I don't even know what posts are. That's strange. 110 shares. But yeah, the 1.1 million minutes watched. Always. That's the highest it's ever been. It's growing month on month, that. I remember when it first hit 1 million and I was quite gobsmacked by it. Anyway, Saturday, I think we're going to do a 2-day vlog today, because I've got a live stream with Carla for today's video later on. I'm looking forward to doing that, and hopefully to chatting to some of you in the comments. And it's part of my alphabet series, and we've got lots of J words to talk about. I've just been sorting those out. Oh God, I do need to step away on the camera. Let me just show you out here a minute. I have, in this hedge up here, you can probably hear, I don't know if you'd be able to pick that up through the camera, but I've got blackbirds nesting in the hedge up there, and we can see them from our bedroom window coming in and out of the hedge in the morning, feeding the babies. Oh, they're really noisy. And I was sitting in the office working this morning, and there was a big thump, and one of the parents have flown straight into my door. I'm meant to be keeping this shut, actually. And I rushed out of my chair, rushed up immediately, and checked he was just sort of sitting there, and he hopped away to under the hedge. So I'm really hoping that he was just momentarily stunned and is all right, because yeah, it was a nasty blimmin' big bang. Anyway, plans for today are live with Carla this afternoon, live stream. And we're having a campfire dinner again in the garden. We're going to do, I think, burgers and some maple bacon strips that I got earlier in the week. And that's about it in terms of plans. I am going to put some makeup on and do my hair at some point. I might go and do that now, actually. And I want to clean all the fronts of the cupboards in the kitchen, because they're looking... They don't actually look that grubby because they're this green colour. You don't notice the dirt like you would on a white or anything. I think because they're marbled, they're quite forgiving. But yeah, they all need a clean, a wipe down, so I'm going to do that. And I don't know what else. I've already edited the video from yesterday, so that's good. And I keep saying and with nothing to say. I'm going to go and put some makeup on and clean my cupboard fronts, and I'll see you later. Excuse the noisiness outside. It's cupboard door. I couldn't work out what the strange big square was in the corner of the screen. Did I look completely stunned and confused? Excuse the noise outside, it's just stopped, but it's actually cutting the hedge. He's got his large hedge trimmer out. I just thought you might like to see, and you might not, but hey ho, we're going to do it anyway, how I clean foundation brushes. Foundation brushes are notoriously difficult to clean because it's oil based. It gets right into the bristles, right at the bottom, and they get really difficult to clean. And I have found, you may know this already, but apparently oil cleans oil. And this is so quick and so easy. I used to be scrubbing at these for ages to try and get the foundation out of them. So this is just spray oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, whatever. A couple of little spritzes of that into the bristles. And then some fairy liquid, other brands are available. A good old thingy of that, a couple of drops. And then I work that in a little bit, just with my thumb or finger, and then pop it under the tap. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, I'll switch you round, like that. And I just get it a little bit wet, like that. And then just basically rub it in, rub it against my hand, and it usually only takes one go of that to clean it, sometimes two if I really have been bad and not cleaned it for a while. But no, that is all done in one, absolutely perfect. And if you knew the hours that I spent cleaning foundation brushes, or trying to clean them, before I found the oil trick, you would be quite shocked. So that's what that one looks like. That's the other one I haven't done. I've just put the stuff in. I'm going to put a little bit of water on it and then just rub it around, squeeze it a little bit, and you see all the foundation come out. The soap doesn't bubble up much, I guess because there's so much grease and muck in there. And then just rinse it off. This one isn't going to come out in one go. I'll show you this one in a sec. This one was obviously used more times than a couple. You see that one is still dirty on that one side. You can still see quite a lot of foundation in that, so I just give that a second little go with that, and 2 is the most goes it ever needs. And that's nicely all coming out now. And of course the minimum amount, the less time you spend washing a brush with it in hot water, the less likely you are to get the brushes shedding from it. Just wipe the handles off and my hands, and I will show you how beautifully clean they've come up. Look at that, just perfect. And it was literally the work of seconds to get them like that. I'm just sorting out one of the other boxes of stuff that I've had sitting in the lounge for ages out of the loft, or not the loft, a cupboard, but the equivalent of a loft anyway. And it's all my old doll's clothes from when I was a kid. Excuse the Ashley noise in the background. The Ashley noise, he's down there in the hedge somewhere. But all of these, or the vast majority of these, were made by my mum and her mum, my grandma. And they're just so clever, they're so talented, honestly. Look, my mum made that one and that one. They're doll's clothes, by the way. If I didn't say that, wedding dress with little applique bits on it, and that's the veil with the little bit that matches. It's all so clever. This is a real shame. This was a cape, and I'm not sure if that's real fur or fake fur. Wouldn't like to hazard a guess, but it's disintegrating, I assume, just due to the age. So if you're watching this, Mum, let me know if you think you can replace that, and I'll give it to you next time I see you, because it would be lovely to try and fix it. I kept them really in case I ever had a girl, but obviously I didn't, and now I'm keeping them in case I ever have a female granddaughter. You never know, do you? Female grandchild, a granddaughter. There's loads in here. I had when my brother was born, I was given a baby doll in a crib. I was 4 at the time, and look at this, beautifully knitted little dresses and cardigans, just beautiful, so nice. So I think what I'm going to do is sort it all out and give it a good wash, because it's been in this plastic box just with some plastic over the top, and I've got another lidded box that I can actually put it in to store. But I think I want to give it all a nice wash and freshen up, and then put it back into storage. But Yeah, a real trip down memory lane. Well, I've just done my live stream with Carla. Really enjoyed it actually, it was very good fun. We had nearly 200 live viewers, which was great, especially for a Saturday afternoon. I'm just going to see Will and I will come back to you. Well, that was me thinking I was off to sit in the garden with a nice glass of something pleasant and after my live stream and relax with my Kindle, and we're actually off to Ashley's office because this, which is William's chair, has broken completely and he starts his exam on Monday. Tuesday.
Monday.
No, oh, Monday. It's bank holiday Monday, isn't it?
We're still that day we have exams. I don't think it much matters at this point, does it really?
Well, no, that's true. So we're going to get a chair from Ashley's office for him. Because I got him a replacement and he doesn't like it. It's not comfortable. To be fair, it was cheap as chips and it is pretty uncomfortable.
The quality of production.
So we're now going to go and get a chair. We've got the little fire going in the garden. We've got Skype with our friends in a minute. I've got a glass of wine. I just got Ashley a beer, but it was only from the fridge, not from the freezer, so it wasn't cold enough apparently, so he's got to change it. And I'm about to set up the Skype. What could be nicer? The sun is shining, it's warm, it's about 6, so coming up to 6, we're Skyping at 6. So yeah, looking forward to the evening. It looks as though it's really hot still, it's not. It's about 7 o'clock and it's beautifully warm. Where I'm sitting, the sun sets over in this direction behind those trees, so I'm getting the last of the evening sun down here and it's just beautiful. The view is nice, I'm listening to the birds. William's tent is still up. Fire's going over there. It's all very nice. We've just had, Ashley and William have just gone up to get all the burgers and stuff to cook on the fire. And I'm sitting here like Lady Muck doing absolutely bugger all. We had a nice Skype with our friends. Oh, excuse me. Although it's not the same as it. Obviously it's not the same. You all know that anyway, don't you? But it's not the same as seeing friends. But it was nice to chat to them anyway. But again, it's just the thing of running out of conversation and stuff to tell people and talk about. And Ashley, William and I have just sat round here and had quite a intense conversation about coronavirus and the future and how long we think it will be before things get back to normal, and just sort of the long-term future we've been talking about, which nobody knows how anything's going to look, do they? But in the meantime, I'm just sitting here on Saturday night listening to the birds, enjoying the sunshine, and yeah, it's all very pleasant. This video is going to go into 2 days. I'm going to do a weekend vlog as usual, or as I often do at the weekends. And yes, I'll probably not see you. I might show you our burgers and stuff when we cook them. But if not, I will speak to you tomorrow. Good morning on Sunday. How are we all today? The sun is shining. I didn't think it was going to. I've just tried on this yellow jumper to see if I still wanted it or not. I've decided I do. I quite like it actually, but it's got a dirty mark down the front, otherwise I might have worn it today. Doesn't look nice with no makeup on. Not sure yellow's my colour anyway, but I like it, so I'm going to wear it. I am going to have a lazy Sunday. I'm going to read my book club book, which is super long. Is anybody else reading the book club book? I'm finding it's much longer than you expect. I think it's about 600 or 700 pages. 700 I think it's probably close to, which is a lot, isn't it? But it's good, I'm quite enjoying it. I've just had a shower and washed my hair, and absolutely handfuls of my hair came out in the shower, to the extent that I was actually quite worried about it. Literally handfuls as I conditioned my hair. I was rinsing the conditioner out and handfuls were coming out. I hope I'm not going bald. That would be one thing that I really didn't want to happen during lockdown, or at all, ever actually. But I suppose worse things can happen, but yeah, a bit concerning the amount that was coming out. Anyway, just thought I'd say good morning. I've been working through these wax melts in my candle burner for since lockdown started, and they're lovely, but I've only just realised, stupidly, that if you lift the whole thing out, it tells you what all the different scents are, which makes I was very stupid. So this morning I'm going to try Cherry Blossom and Plum, which is orchard fruits, white floral blooms, sweet amber and musk. And it's this one. These are so pretty. I got them from Etsy. I'll link them. I made a video actually, I think, but I'll link them for you. I'm just going to pop that into the top there and put that on. And when I come back into the bedroom to make the bed in a little while, hopefully the room will smell absolutely delicious. I'm having a very lazy Sunday. I have managed to do some laundry. I had quite a few bits that needed washing from the bundles I got on Friday, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to wash those and hopefully get them dry while the sun is out. The wind's picking up a little bit, I don't know if you can see on that tree, but it's due to get really windy this afternoon and the weather's due to change. I've washed some of the dolls' clothes and I've got those drying on the table here. And I'm just sitting here with my Kindle, reading and enjoying a very quiet, lazy Sunday, and it's very nice. We are very definitely plummeting towards new depths of dull content today. Very definitely. It's just, there's literally nothing going on. I've cleaned the inside of the dishwasher and run a cleaning wash. I've cleaned the inside of the microwave. Ashley's repointing the patio outside my office because he thinks that the broken pointing might have something to do with the leaking problem through the wall. Will's studying for his exam tomorrow, which is physical chemistry. I've been reading. Went out and bought a newspaper. Honestly, just nothing exciting happening at all here. So I do apologise for the lack of exciting content. I guess that's just a lockdown Sunday, isn't it? Of course, we're all wondering what Boris is going to say later on this evening. I suspect lockdown is going to continue for another 3 weeks. That's my prediction. I think they've already said that in Scotland, so wouldn't surprise me at all. It would make sense for it to be the same as that here, wouldn't it? But I do feel like the economy needs to restart as well. I think we're saving up massive problems for ourselves, but there's just no easy answer, is there, at all? Anyway, I shall stop second guessing and see what he says at 7 o'clock. In the meantime, I'm going to go and get into my bed, read a bit, and yeah, nothing exciting happening here, folks. Well, I definitely get the prize for the most boring vlogger today, possibly in the world. It's about 11 o'clock. I don't think I've ever vlogged this late in the day before. I'm usually asleep by now. We watched Charlie's Angels, the new Charlie's Angels film tonight, which was very entertaining and light-hearted and just what we needed, really, after Boris's speech, which was frankly quite depressing. Unsurprising, but quite depressing. Yeah, I haven't really got a lot to say about it, to be honest. I didn't think it was particularly clear. I suppose it can't be clear-cut because they don't know what the situation is going to be, so I don't know. I've got nothing to say about that, but we enjoyed watching Charlie's Angels. Will's got his first exam in the morning, so yes, I'm going to read a bit of my book, my very long book club book. Anybody else reading the book club book and finding it very long? I'm not saying I'm not enjoying it, but it's just long. Anyway, I am going to sign off for the weekend here. I don't think it's been a great vlog, but I have big plans from tomorrow for this week. I am going to, I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. But yeah, big plans tomorrow. Okay, I'll speak to you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.